Welcome back, everybody. Approaching 6:45 now on this Wednesday morning, halfway through this work week. We've got some high clouds out there, but also some sunshine is going to be seen right off the bat. A sunrise officially at 6:29, and of course, we are marching towards that longest day of the year. On what is it this year, June 21st? We're not that far away, folks. I mean, the sun angle now is as high in the sky as it is in late August. But it's not helping out these temperatures a whole lot. As you know, recently, the weather hasn't been too bad the last several days. It's just we haven't had any of those days consistently where we've gotten into the 70s, even the 80s. If you can remember back in 2012, does everybody remember that spring in mid-March? We got into the mid to upper 80s. Folks, that's in mid-March. We're now approaching mid-May. It's still early May, but we haven't seen any 80-degree temperatures as of yet, and they won't be moving on here anytime soon. We've got a really cool spell building for this coming weekend. Right now, winds are pretty much calm as we've got these temps backing down into the middle 30s and a lot of real estate with these cool temperatures. So in the overnights, yes, of course, it does cool down because, well, the sun's not out, but the air mass overall is just abnormally cool, and it's going even colder, it looks like, for Friday, Saturday, really into early next week. It'll take until later next week to start to rebound. The warmest of the air well down across the lower 48, and again, until about 7 to 10 days down the line, we're going to keep it on the below normal side of things. Partly cloudy to mostly sunny today. We do get to 61. 61's not terrible, but the average high now is 66, and this is actually the warmest afternoon that we're going to have running through the entirety of our 7-day board, as we'll have highs in the mid-upper 40s by Friday. Very chilly late week temps. Got a chance for showers by the time we get to Sunday. That would be a more formidable system, perhaps. There are still some discrepancies in the models on that track of this next Clipper system. No big areas of low pressure to deposit any major amounts of rain like we saw, a week or so ago. I don't see any of that, but this is pretty major. Temperatures that stay well below this gray line, which is the average line. 66 the average for today, 68 by next Tuesday, and we are nowhere near that. Here is the model. This is the map. I believe this is the GFS model, American model, which is depicting the temperatures at the 850 millibar level or the 5,000 foot level. Why do we show you that level? Well, because it's a good proxy level for what you're going to get at the surface. And look at this very cold pool of air dropping out of Canada for Friday and Saturday. Highs in the mid to upper 40s, by the way. Friday and Saturday overnight lows can be in hard freeze territory. That could mean mid to upper 20s by the time we start off on Saturday morning. So likely there will be freeze warnings put up for that time frame, and also some frost, I think, can start to get going by Friday morning, and that can linger into early next week depending on which mornings we actually clear the skies out. That would be our best opportunity for frost and freezes. All that warm air aloft out to the west, some of that begins to work in our direction, but not until at the earliest Wednesday of next week, more likely Thursday, Friday into that following weekend. So we've got a solid 7+ days to go with some very cool air. Weather systems over towards the East Coast. We are in a dry period here in southwest lower Michigan, and it will stay that way for today, tomorrow. As the cooler air comes in, this trough, there will be some instability in the sense that it's going to be very, very cold up above and compared to at the surface. So we'll get some air to rise, some clouds to form, could be a shower, maybe even a flurry on Friday. Folks, this is no big deal, but just something to look out for, and then perhaps a little bit better chance for showers with that cooler air later on Sunday.
Battle Creek